Every couple of weeks, AI video feels like it jumps forward in a way that honestly didn't seem possible a year ago.
These are the bomb!
And right now, I think we're at a point where AI video is no longer just a visual toy, but something that can actually fit into real creative workflows. And one of the names that keeps coming up lately is KLING. Not because of one flashy demo, but because if you look closely at what KLING has been doing recently, it feels like everything is slowly lining up for something bigger.
And winter is coming.
Se acerca el invierno.
That's where KLING 3.0 comes in. Now, KLING 3.0 isn't officially released yet, but if you follow the platform updates, community discussions, and the way features are evolving, there are some very clear signals about where this is heading. What makes this interesting is that KLING doesn't seem to be adding random features anymore. Instead, it looks like they're moving toward a single unified AI video system. Right now, most AI video tools feel fragmented. You generate a clip, then you fix it, then you regenerate parts of it, and then you patch things together in editing. It works, but it's messy. With KLING, especially when you look at recent versions like KLING 2.6, KLING 0.1, and Motion Control, it feels like those pieces are no longer separate experiments. They feel like building blocks. KLING 2.6 focused heavily on native audio generation. That might sound small, but lip sync and ambient sound are huge pain points in AI video. Fixing those is a major step toward usable content.
Our traditions define who we are.
Then KLING 0.1, the Omni model, started improving multimodal reasoning. Better memory of characters, better continuity between shots, and what a lot of creators describe as director memory, where the model actually understands context across scenes. And Motion Control showed that KLING can handle camera movement, physics, and character motion for longer durations without everything falling apart. Individually, these updates seem incremental, but together they form the foundation of what KLING 3.0 appears to be aiming for. And one of the biggest signals is the move toward longer, more stable video generations. Instead of just short clips that look cool for 5 seconds, KLING seems to be pushing towards sequences that maintain visual logic over time. Characters stay consistent, scenes feel connected, motion feels intentional instead of chaotic.
Do you ever feel like these trips are the only time everything slows down?
Yeah, it's like the city pauses for a moment, just for us.
This is where KLING starts to feel less like a generator and more like a storytelling tool. Another major shift is structured multi-scene generation. Rather than producing isolated clips, KLING appears to be evolving toward guided sequences, where camera structure, pacing, and scene flow follow prompt-level intent instead of manual editing. That's a big deal because it starts bridging the gap between prompt-based generation and traditional cinematic workflows. Maintaining subject consistency has always been one of the hardest problems in AI video. Faces drift, bodies warp, characters lose identity between shots. Recent KLING developments suggest this is a core focus area. By enabling persistent visual traits across scenes and camera movement, KLING is clearly aiming for narrative-driven video instead of disconnected visuals. If you look at it from a broader perspective, this lines up with a bigger shift happening across AI video as a whole. Early AI video models were judged mostly on novelty. How crazy does it look? How fast can it generate? But now the conversation is different. Creators care about reliability, efficiency, and consistency. KLING 3.0 doesn't look like it's trying to be experimental. It looks like it's trying to be production ready. That's especially interesting for solo creators, small teams, and marketing workflows, where you want high-quality output without constantly regenerating and fixing things in post. There are also strong expectations around higher-end output targets. Many discussions point toward native 4K video generation, potentially with higher frame rates like 60 frames per second. That alone would push KLING into a completely different category compared to current 1080p limited tools. Another highly anticipated feature is regional in-painting. The idea of being able to modify specific parts of a video without regenerating the entire clip is huge. That would effectively turn KLING into both an AI video generator and an AI video editor, massively improving iteration speed. Improved physics and character interaction is another area people are watching closely. Sustained interactions like hand contact, object handling, cloth movement, and facial animation are still weak points for most AI video models. KLING 3.0 is expected to improve these areas, reducing visual artifacts and making motion feel more believable over longer sequences. And then there's duration. Extending standard generation times into the 30 to 60 second range would reinforce KLING's strength for storytelling, educational content, and social media formats that need more than just quick visual hits. What's interesting is that all current KLING models are already available on Higgsfield. That makes Higgsfield one of the best places right now to experiment with KLING's existing capabilities while getting a preview of what KLING 3.0 might become. If KLING 3.0 delivers even part of what these signals suggest, it wouldn't just be another update. It would represent a shift toward a more unified, end-to-end AI video creation system. And if you want to be among the first to access KLING 3.0 when it goes live, the early access link is down below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more AI news.